Good morning. Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I'm Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. And we're going to be doing them with my I am cards. Now, these cards each have an amazing and empowering affirmation on them. And they basically allow us to really understand the truth about who we are. And so if you were here last night at 9 p.m. for Nightfall with Maui Paul, you know that we pulled some cards for this week, and these cards are going to help us to really define our week going forward. So we're going to have some fun today. We're going to pull a card. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card, and what I'd like for you to do is for you to say, "I am that affirmation." Say it out loud so that you can hear it. It does not work nearly as well if we cannot hear ourselves say these words. So I'm going to pull a card off the top of the deck. And so here we are and say that today I am focused. I am focused. I leverage my resources and get results. So I am focused. I leverage my resources and get results. Are you focused? You are focused. You leverage your resources and get results. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in the chat. And as I write it down in the chat, I am making it even more real. And so I encourage you to also to write it down in the chat. So tell the world that you are focused. Tell the world that you leverage your resources and get results. Because as we do this, it is making it even more real. When we think a thought, it flies away very quickly. When we say it, we are reminded by it. But when we write it down, we have a perennial reminder. We have a reminder that lasts for a long time. So I am focused. I leverage my resources and get results. And what is focus? What is focus all about? Focus is about really just being able to pick a thing and stick with that thing and get the result that we're looking for. And focus is one of the things that living in a modern society robs us of. When I was a kid, it was reasonably easy to focus because I only had one thing to focus on. But now I have this incredible distraction machine in my pocket, and you probably have one too, and we call them a phone, but they are so much more than that. And there are so many things that pull us one way or the other as we move through our lives that just attempts to distract us from the things that are important, that are truly important. But when we do gain focus, when we do really focus on that focus, then we get improved productivity. That we make better decisions, and we can make better decisions when we know what we're focused on and what our end goal is. When we begin with the end in mind, it's a lot easier to decide what stays and what goes in our lives. And when we focus, we get to be more efficient with our lives. We get to set things up in such a way that everything is moving in the direction of the thing that we're focused on. And the most important thing that we get when we are focused is that we have the ability to achieve our goals. Our dreams don't just happen haphazardly, they happen in a methodical way. And we get to leverage our resources, as the card says, and get those results. And it's really important. We can apply leverage. We can apply that when we are focused. So when we focus, we give ourselves an incredible gift. So how do we focus? How do we accomplish this in our lives? First, we declare it, as we have. We say that I am focused. We understand that we are focused. And then we think about what are the things that are worthy of focusing on. And then after we do that, we can really bring more of it into our lives by just writing down a clear objective. And then once we've written down that clear objective, then we can prioritize our tasks. And as we prioritize our tasks, then we can avoid distractions, because then we can sift through them and say, is this important? Is that important? And we can at least be aware of when we are engaging in procrastinating behavior. I'm sure that I'm not alone in having a great desire to clean the house once I have something that I really need to do that I don't necessarily want to do, or that I don't understand why I'm doing it. All of a sudden I'm procrastinating, or I'm procrastinating. That's another one too. People will eat in order to avoid doing the thing, because focus requires some discipline, and discipline requires vision, and vision requires effort, and that effort requires us to really know who we are and what we stand for. So as we go through life today, something that I'm going to do to regain my focus when I lose it, because I guarantee that I'm going to lose it at some point during today. What I like to do is I like to just practice some mindfulness techniques, and get back to the beginning. And so I'm going to do that by just doing some deep breathing and just doing some meditation to meditate on the things that are important and why they're important as a tool for regaining focus. So I'm focused today, and you are focused too. And so let's go out and have a very focused day. And I want to say good morning to everybody who is here. You guys are awesome. I see a whole bunch of folks are here this morning. Good morning, Jen and Tonic. Good morning, Shauna. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, Britta Jean. Wonderful to see you guys here today as we focus on our goals and we achieve the results, and we leverage the resources that we have, including our own mental and spiritual resources, to get the results that we're looking for. So I am focused today. You are focused too. This card is our permission slip to revisit what we're focused on and then focus on it even more. I will talk to you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. I will return with another empowering affirmation. I want to say thank you so much for coming by. Thank you to those of you who share this broadcast and really get it out there and create this positive space on the internet where we say nice things about each other. You guys are amazing. I will talk to you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Until then, aloha from paradise.